Hello. The last 3 months when I went through recovery of my foot, of my fracture, I always recorded myself and gave an update on what's going on right now. And that's this video. It might be a little boring. And to all my Germans, fragt mich nicht, warum das Video auf Englisch ist. Ich habe die erste Aufnahme damals im Krankenhaus gemacht, am Morgen nach meiner OP, also vielleicht war ich auch ein bisschen auf Drogen, ich weiß nicht, aber auf jeden Fall habe ich es dann weitergeführt und dann konnte ich irgendwann nicht mehr aufhören. Und jetzt ist es halt auf Englisch. Bisschen awkward, aber naja. Enjoy the video! It's morning after my surgery and everything went well. Apparently it only took like 5 minutes, which is crazy to think because I'm gonna suffer with it for months, but it's okay. I'm super tired all the time and I have to take like 10 different pills, but besides that. So it's been a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks actually. I started physiotherapy last week, which it's been going well. My foot is starting to hurt because of it, because I guess it hasn't really been moved for a month. So makes sense. But besides that, I'm doing fine. I'm pretty bored because I can't do anything. But besides that, I'm fine. I have to do thrombose shots every night. Ah! And I also found out that I'm low on red blood cells when I was at the hospital, so I have to take pills for that now as well. But besides that, we were in Italy for a week last week and we came back yesterday. And yesterday was supposed to be the day where I'm completely allowed to move my foot however I wanted, walk again without the boot, without any crutches. But since I was in a car for 75% of the day yesterday, I didn't really walk anywhere. And I want to do it step by step. And the weather is nice today, so my goal is to go outside in our backyard and try to take my first steps. I'm a little bit scared. I have been walking without the boot for 3 or 4 days now. Not without the boot, without crutches, but just the boot. And it's fine. Most of the time I don't really feel anything. But sometimes I do. And now, even though it hurts sometimes, I should be fine. But I also don't really see a reason to walk if it hurts. I have so much time to heal that I don't really want to overdo it too early, and then just because I'm impatient. So I'll try it out today. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but I want to capture my calves before I do this, because now it has been 6 weeks without walking, without doing anything with this calf. It's skinny as hell. I don't really know how to show you this properly. I guess like this is the easiest way. I hope you can see the difference like I can. Because obviously I see my legs every day. But yeah, it's crazy. I am about to do my last injection. Because I'm running out and I'm able to walk. Kind of, not really. But I'm definitely able to move my foot again. So, here we are. I will not miss this at all. Yay! It's done. And also to update you on the walking thing, I can walk. It hurts a lot. It's very tender, but it's also not really used to it. So I just walk when I can without the boot, walk when I have to with the boot. So for example, I have like 10 steps to the bathroom. I can walk there without the boot just to get more used to it, but I don't want to do too much because it's really not necessary. Though when I compare it, I feel this side with this side, it feels really, really different. Like really different. So it's getting a little bit frustrating. Tomorrow it's gonna be 8 weeks since I broke my foot and I still can't really walk. Like I can walk, but it hurts. It's just super frustrating because I feel like I did everything I can. I rested. I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to do or did it too early or anything. I just followed the advice of my physiotherapist and my doctors. And still, I feel like I'm not even close. So I'm just trying to get up every day. As if it didn't matter. I compare my ankles. This is my healthy foot. This is my unhealthy foot. It's swollen. So I forgot to do an update after I had like a checkup appointment at my doctor on Tuesday. Today's Friday. And everything's fine overall. The doctor said I can start running again. I can start jumping again after 3 months. Now it's been like 1.5 months after the operation. And he said everything's okay. But the bone is not grown back together again, like at all. You can still see the fracture very clearly. So I guess they were right about that spot not being able to heal properly or very easily or fast, because it still looks the same, to be quite honest. Like the tiny fractures that go more deep into the bone, they look better, and the little tiny fracture had in a different bone, that one's gone completely, but the big fracture is still there, which I guess is the reason I can still not walk without pain. Even though he said I can start running again. I've been walking without the crutch for like a week now, but I don't even know if that's smart because it really hurts me. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't really know. I'm just a little worried because the last 2 weeks it hasn't really gotten better in my opinion. It didn't really get worse, but the pain didn't get less at all, which worries me a little, but I guess if it's still fractured, that's where it's from. I don't really mind waiting longer if that means it heals properly, and maybe it just takes 2 or 3 or 4 more weeks to heal, which, okay, then that's what it is. Today right now was the first time I actually had to look up how many weeks it was. I don't know if that is good or bad. I just guess it's been so long that I don't even know. But it's been 10 weeks since I broke my foot, 8 weeks since I got my surgery. And I have to say, I finally have a feeling of getting better. Like, often I can walk without pain, and I can finally walk sort of normal. I also feel like it really depends on what shoe I'm wearing, how much pressure is on the broken part. For example, when I'm walking with no shoes, normally it's really fine right now. And also, I've been wearing like an ankle bandage kind of thing. I don't know what it's called. I'll show you in a second. Which lowers the swelling, because my foot was still swollen, especially on the bottom, and I guess that's not really helpful because it's a lot of pressure on the foot, and that's obviously also why I have so much pain, and I've been wearing that basically all the time except when I'm sleeping, and it's much easier to walk with it on. Maybe it's also just placebo, I don't know. I'm very excited. I'll show you my ankle now, what I mean, what this thing is called, and ignore the yellow socks, but yeah, that's what I mean. I don't even know if that's how you're supposed to wear it, but this side is a little bit shorter than this, but I wanted to cover the entire part where the screw is, basically, because all of this is swollen, so I took the longer part, even though I feel like this should go up here, but I don't really know, to be honest. I already recorded this video, but then I started crying so much because I thought I was gonna give another update. Tomorrow it's gonna be 10 weeks since the surgery. So about 3 months since I broke my foot. And I talked to Amanda, who broke her foot the same way as I did, but a month later than I did. And she already tried to run yesterday. And I'm super happy for her. But for me, it's like, oh my god, I've been here for 3 months. And the best thing I can do is walk. But even if I walk for more than an hour, I'm in so much pain later that I can't do anything the entire day. Trying to be patient, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, it's summer. But at one point you start to wonder if it's ever gonna get better. That's just the way it is now. I tried running yesterday. It sounds more exciting than it actually was because it hurt. And it still hurts today. But at this point I felt like I had to try it because I want to know how it feels and if it's healed before I leave for the US again. So I went for a run, 10 minutes, and honestly I'm a little disappointed because I've been waiting so long. I've been super patient. I was allowed to run, I was clear to run a month ago, or even more maybe, and I didn't do it. I think it was actually 6 weeks ago, and I didn't do it because I wanted my foot to heal and didn't feel like it was, and still I waited and it didn't work because it still hurts. But then on the other side, I'm like, maybe the pain I'm feeling right now is normal because I haven't run in 12 weeks, no more, 14 weeks. Obviously the foot is not used to it anymore, and the screw is in there, which I felt the entire screw while I was running, and that thing is like this long, so you can imagine. Yeah, right now I'm super confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, if I'm just supposed to keep going or if I'm supposed to go to a doctor again, because nobody really told me. Yay. I guess nobody really prepares you for when you're that exception where it doesn't heal like it's supposed to, where you're like the little 10% where it just takes forever, because you always think that's not gonna be me, but I feel like it is me, so I don't know. Try not to cry because it doesn't change a thing, but yeah, it's really challenging my patience. I thought I would end this thing here because I went to the doctor again yesterday to find out what's causing me pain still after over 3 months. And turns out it is not the bone is healed luckily, but it's probably the top of the screw rubbing against my tendons, which is something I cannot do anything against. So it is what it is. I will have to live with it until I get my screw out, which will be in December when I fly back home for Christmas. So the entire preseason for training I will just see what I can do. I just don't know if the pain will get any better than it is right now because the situation stays the same. I always thought the pain is just because it didn't heal enough, so it will get better over time. I just don't know if that's happening. If it's not, that kind of sucks. Maybe it will, because my foot is also just not really used to training right now, so maybe it will, and then I'll be okay. It sucks, to be honest, because I feel like I didn't do anything wrong and I can't do anything against it, but it's still happening. So sometimes you're like, this is so unfair, I didn't do anything. But it is what it is, and at least I know now what causes the pain and that it's nothing really bad in that way. And yeah, I think that ends this video. I didn't even plan on really following through. I don't even know if this will ever go on the internet, but yeah, I guess here's a little collage of all the pictures I took of my foot, because Rob and Donna, shout out to you guys, he told me to take a picture of it every day, so I did it the first 2 weeks, and then there's some pictures of my x-rays and my surgery, and so yeah, we made it.